Mud motors increase oilfield production. A mud motor or drilling motor refers to a PCPD pump placed in a drill string to provide extra power to the drill bit while drilling. It is called a mud motor because it uses drilling fluid or mud to create motion in the power section, which is transferred as power to the drill bit. Mud motors are of great use in directional drilling since they can be configured to have a bend in them using the different settings of the motor itself. The amount of bend is determined by rate of climb needed to reach the target zone. This lets operators determine and change the direction of drilling so the drill bit reaches the target zone where the oil reserves are located. Operators steer it into the desired target zone by using measurement while drilling, also known as MWD. Although other methods may be used to steer the bit to the desired target zone, they are more time consuming, which adds to the cost of the well. Normal mud motor construction consists of a top sub, which connects the mud motor to the drill string, the power sections, which consist of the rotor and stator, the transmission section, where the power from the rotor is transmitted as the power to the bit, the bearing assembly, which protects the tool from off-bottom and on-bottom pressures, and the bottom sub, which connects the mud motor to the bit. One advantage of having a mud motor is the motor can drill extremely hard rock formations if used with a diamond bit. The motor also have high penetration rates since rotating speeds are very high. It also allows circulation of the borehole regardless of the horsepower or torque produced by the motor. The invention of the mud motor came about with the oil and gas industry. The oil and gas that's in the Earth's crust is of immense importance to humans. It is important from an economic, technological, and social standpoint. Fuels that are derived from this industry supply more than half of the world's total supply of energy. The use of oil and gas as a source of raw material and manufacturing have progressively increased in importance. Oil is a fossil fuel and it can be found in many countries around the world. Oil is formed from the remains of tiny plants and animals that died in ancient seas between 10 million and 600 million years ago. The task of finding oil is assigned to a geologist. They have to find the right conditions for an oil trap, the right source of rock, reservoir rock, and entrapment. The geologists use a variety of methods to find oil. The most common method used in seismology, creating shock waves that pass through hidden rock layers and interpreting the waves that are reflected back to the surface. Although modern oil exploration methods are better than previous ones, they still have only a 10% success rate for finding new oil fields. Once a site has been selected and prepared, several holes must be dug to make way for the rig and the main hole. Once the equipment is at the site, the rig is set up. The major systems of a land oil rig are power system, mechanical system, rotating system, casing, circulation system, derrick, and blowout preventer. The mud motor is located in the rotating equipment. Because of the Earth's thickness, you have to use a very powerful drill to penetrate the Earth's crust. Drilling continues in stages. They drill, then run and connect new casing, then drill again. When the rock cutting from the mud reveal the oil sand from the reservoir rock, they may have reached the final depth. Once the well is completed, they must start the flow of oil into the well. The drilling of the well is one of the most important and hardest aspects of the oil industry. You can see the need to improve on the equipment to make it easier to harvest the oil out of the earth.
It's over 3 minutes.